In this video, I want to show you true power of AI engine. Well, usually on the channel, I'm showing how to create beautiful images or videos with AI, and I rarely show anything how to make actual code and how you use it, utilize that power. So in this video, I'm going step by step, showing you how we can create special data analysis. And as example, this is going about my YouTube channel, which is can apply for your YouTube channel or can apply for any other of your work. Wherever you have it work done and you want to connect to your AI, and well, let me show you how we can do this. Right here, I have it several YouTube channels. Well, yes, I do have it more than one. And I have it some Geekatplay channel, which is where you're watching this video, hopefully. I also have it some in Russian language. I have it also the Travel Wonderlanders, where we're going all over places. And I have it more and more. I have it even channel dedicated to my dog that I like it. Okay, how we're going to play. It's have it like almost 10 only subscribers, but it is my personal channel that I love it. Some of those channels, they are orientated to show the people video. And here's the things. I have a slight problem with my English, and you may have some problem understanding me.
Do you understand the words that are coming out from my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
But that is not just a language. I also have problem with the English. Just period. Typing, writing English, it's hard for me. Okay, I don't understand some synonyms or what people use the phrase. I'm learning and my vocabulary is growing every time, but it's still, when I create a video, honestly, my CEO sucks. Okay, like on a Geekatplay, it's horrible because I don't know what words put it, what people search, and I create videos about what I like it. Many times says, oh, you should stay in this niche or do this on YouTube for the better performance. Yeah, if you look for money, I'm okay, earn a couple bucks there. But my goal is actually I'm sharing my passion. And my passion is graphics, video, geekiness, computer. It's why it's called Geekatplay and all that stuff. But to help me, I need to analyze my video. What I need to do, I need to actually go and see why this video performed better. What did I wrote, what I put it in description, or what was in this video, why this video doing much better. Because if we look like right here, I have it videos, have it about 250,000 views, and I have it videos that maybe have it 50 views or less. And that is a reason, it's a big disturbance. And of course, for me, if you guys look right here, just publicly available, it's about 2,200 videos. Yeah, I created for 15, 14 years. For a long time, I make videos. Yes, I have that many. Plus, about half of these unlisted for the members or patrons. So I have it about 3,000 something videos. It's very hard to go through this and analyze everything. And that is why I like AI. Some of you maybe say and says, hey, what about TubeBuddy or VidIQ? And you can say, I'm using, actually, those is nice services that provide some information, but they do not provide custom tune-up to you the information, because they don't have direct access to a lot of your stuff. You can give them some access, and they can access to some of your stuff, but not everything. If you want to access them more in depth, then you need to sign up, pay them like $100 a month or something big amount, so they personally, and you create them as admin so they can access very deep in this. Well, here what you can do without this. And by the way, it's excellent what I'm showing. Trust me, if you work with YouTube, you want to know how to do this, because I don't saw on video on YouTube. I did not see video that people do these things. It's the reason why I'm sharing, actually. And beside that, it's not just a YouTube. If you have a lot of other custom work you need to be done, or a lot of spreadsheets or other data. And example, I have it, well, I'm just looking, I have a device I build special where I collect so much data when we go like on the rides. I collect all this X, Y axis. It's long things, big video about that. I done this, and it's so much data you just cannot process. That is a power of AI coming. Well, jibber jabber, let's stop at this. Let's show you what's going on here. Okay, well, we'll build AI with AI. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to use the ChatGPT. This will work with other services, but for us, that is what we're going to use. First, what we need to do is be sure you have it ChatGPT. You don't need necessarily pay version, but for that option, what I do, we need pay, and it's paid differently. Let me show what I mean. First, with a ChatGPT, we need going and set up special API key. I'll show you in a second how to do. Don't get scared, because what we're going to use, like right here, you can see it's $9.97. I use it for some time. It's fraction of the penny. Take it literally. I just paid $10. I think it's what this, and I don't know for how long it's lasts, but I already utilized quite a bit. And it's those APIs. It's not hungry, so you paid, and it will stay there. It's very worth it that much. So it's how say I use it tons of, and you can see only 3 cents so far. Use it all my calls, what I was created. Well, let's create our API key. An API key we needed for the ChatGPT in this case, so it's where this AI will process. You can install locally if you need on your computer, but it's more headache. I will recommend just use it this one because it's nice new models, and that process very, very good and very fast. Okay, you log in, you go personal project on your dashboard, go to API keys. I mean, it's that easy. And right there was a create new secret key. We'll just click on this, put it name, project, just create whatever project you want to do it, and create secret key. After this, it will create a special long code for you. I won't show you mine because it is mine, and I don't want to use you. I don't want you to use it my key. But anyway, so we're creating this key, and that, remember, copy those key because you cannot have to look. So you copy this key and save it. This is one key we needed. Next, we obviously, if we work with YouTube, we needed our YouTube API key. And by the way, all links for what I'm showing, it will be down in description. So don't worry, write them down. Just be sure to check descriptions and take it from there. There you can access to the API YouTube API key a little bit harder. So it's meaning we need to go to the developers, and this is just example. You can read documentation here, but you need to go to your Google dashboard, and you can go by going to the Google Cloud. Okay, of course, you need to have a Google account to use this. And because I'm also going to use a Google Spreadsheet, which is you can do for free all of this, well, it's a good way to do it. So just be sure create your account on Google in there. And this, you come to the fast link. You can go to API services. If you, for some reason, don't have this panel and you see like this all panel, everything, what do you want to do on the top in management? You can see right here, it says API and services. Click on this icon, well, link, sorry. Click on this link. Inside, you coming here, and from that point, you want to go click on the library. By the way, this, you saw the chart, it's showing you how it's performing, all the stuff, but we don't need that. So inside here, we'll go down. You see right here where it says YouTube. Let me scroll up. Right there, you can see YouTube. And it says YouTube Data API v3. We need this one. Click on that. So from that point, mine, it says API enable because I'm already used, yes. In yours, if it does not say, you can click, it says enable API. After this, when you enable API, next what we need to do is go click on manage. In your case, if you create first time, you will be already taking there. So it's okay, just wait for us till we catch up with you. Otherwise, we'll click on manage. And right here we have it credentials. So we go inside the credentials, and you notice right here we have it our keys. So I already have it several keys created. So you probably don't have it, but it's okay. We're going to create key here. And for this, we'll just go right on the top where it says create credentials, click on this, and you notice it says API key. It's what we needed. So ignore all other stuff. It's for something else. And creating API keys, it takes sometimes time. There is your key created. Well, now again, copy this key. Well, we're almost done at this point. Next, let's go inside the Google document and create one new spreadsheet. So I just open create new spreadsheet. So next, what I want to do, it is going inside the extensions and app script, because this time we'll start using script. You don't need to write any script at all. So actually, you can make AI to write script for you if you want it. But if you don't want it, I will provide script for you. So down below will be a link for you to go and download that script. Few fields you will need to modify because it will be customized towards what you're doing, yes. But otherwise, you can go ahead and just download it and use it. And when you click on this app, you will have it screen like this. Yours most likely don't have it any script at all, or have it something. Well, if you have something there, erase. Then we need copy and paste this script. Script is provided down below for you, and also you can create your own. I'll show you later how you can create your own customize if you want it. Well, what we need to modify in this script, it is OpenAI key. You remember you have it one, what we did at the beginning. You need to put it this key right here, and it's probably will be like blah 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 blah, some very long numbers, underscores, and something else. It will be quite a bit long, but not too long. Okay, so next you need to put it your API key from YouTube that you just have it. That is allowed a special access to the your channel. The access that by default TubeBuddy or VidIQ or other don't have it, because you can access to a lot of your statistical information. You can pull out of there and use it, which is actually what is give you a lot of analytic data. Okay, below you have it two channels. Notice I have it like 4 channels here, which is what I want to use it as a test. You may have just 1 channel, you may have 20 channels, doesn't matter. But those channels need to be under same account on a YouTube. So it's meaning if this YouTube API key need be sure all apply to them. If you have a channel that is not on your API key, it just says it cannot access, give you error, otherwise you'll need to have it. But you don't need a YouTube API key for each individual of those things. Well, where did you find your API key for your channel? And they will locate it if we go click on a area where you're going, like Wonderland or example. Yeah, let's go see. Okay, and you can find this easy. Sometimes it's going on the top, like right here, or you can also going inside YouTube Studio, going to your customizations, and down channel ID right there. It will be same number. So just copy this unique number for every of your YouTube channels that you want to use it. Well, after you have all these numbers, just fill up there, all of this stuff. Okay, before we're going, I'll go very fast over what code does so you know what is happening. And I always recommend for you, before you take code from some stranger, a guy with a heavy accent, because you always should trust people like this, but in a quote, okay? Before you do this, let's go over code so you know precisely what's going on. But it was joking reality. Guys, do not just take any code and do this, because they can take this, send someone everything, understand what you're doing. And one step of understand, you can actually copy this code, put it inside the API like ChatGPT and explain what it does. And it's actually go look through the code and tell you precisely. So you don't need to know what's going on in the code. You can just do this, tell AI to explain you. Okay, let's go look. So right here we have what's happening. We're loading our default values, what we're accessing. Next, it's actually see right here is explaining. It is taking the function, put it from YouTube data, whatever we specify, it's put it to Google Sheets. It's what we're going to use. Okay, it's also have several prompts asking, because when I create it, I want to reuse data and I don't want to pull out all the time. So it will go ask in the beginning, what channel you want to use it. You want to reuse data, or you want clear and create brand new, because you don't want to pull all the time. Sometimes you want to make different queries over same type of data. So, and it's what happened right here. It is, and it's going to pull out some data. Couple things I want to point. If you go down right here where it says maximum videos, that is number you can change by yourself, which is tell how many latest videos you can pull out. By default, I said 250. You can pull out 2,000, 3,000, whatever you have it. But remember, the more data will populate in Spreadsheet. And sometimes ChatGPT will choke if you have too much data. So just play around, see. And this is related not just how many videos pull out, it's also what kind of data we pull out. If you pull out all description, we just have a lot of big descriptions, of course it will take too much and it won't process. In some cases, maybe you don't want description, or you want first 300-400 characters of description, because it's mostly where you do it. Like in my case, if you go and look on some videos from Geekatplay, you'll notice some of my descriptions. Okay, let me go show you. Okay, right here, pause, and we'll expand my description here. You can see it's only top. In some cases I have it, and some I don't even have this, and rest is just the same things. Hey, this is what equipment I use it, here what I recommend, and all this stuff. So on this case, you don't necessarily need to have all of that description there. It's just tips. Okay, next down, you can see right here, we're going to pull out some information, and this is stuff is what I'm currently pulling. I'm pulling title, published data, view, likes, comments, durations, and all this stuff, how many comments. So all of this data you're available. If you're going in the analytic Googles and you can see all these charts, everything, you can pull out most of that. You cannot pull out like thumbnails or other things, but most stuff you can do it, and this is what it can work. I won't recommend pull out everything. You can make separate scripts if you need it to specific areas, because amount of data it's need processed. But technically you can pull out everything and work that way after. Okay, so this is what's happening here. Let's go down. What do we have below? Well, we have it in next page. Talking, it's just the code is kind of smart enough, because many times on your page you have only so many videos, but it's on another page. So it's just magic of the code usually. Here you can read what it precisely does, fetching from the sheets data, and after it's processing, and so it's going to API call and send all this data and does all this other processing. So it is straightforward. You can see precisely what's happening in a code. Well, let's go actually try to run this code now. So after code completed, we need to go right here, and you see on the top says button run. Let's click this run button. On the bottom of the screen, it will show its progress. But here's the things. It's still spinning because I have some prompt screen. And for this, we need to go to our spreadsheet, and you can see right here, it's pop up on a spreadsheet. So it says what channel you want to use it. Be sure you use the exact name. It's what I program. You can name whatever you want to name it. And let's go with Wonderlanders. Yes, we'll click OK. I type Wonderlanders. It's what channel I want to use it. Click OK. Now it says, are you on the refresh? Remember I told you before, yes? Do you want to refresh, or you want to use the existing data? In this case, I need refresh because it's empty, yes? So I'll type it yes. Yes, if you type, it will erase your data if you have it and fill up with new. No, it won't do any API call to YouTube. It will just do this. Okay, let's go click OK. And you can see the magic it's happening. It's filling up. By the way, this on a side B column, it's not magic key. It's just reference to YouTube video. If you go on YouTube, you'll see those references. So it's how YouTube identify. But general, you can see what is happening. You can put it columns if you want it, but I don't want to mess up a little bit with this. And it is fill up. It's pulling 250. Maybe I shouldn't done 250 list, for example, but well, it's processed quite a bit faster. And it does have it like how many views, what time watch, when it's posted, what time is posting. Because for me, for example, I can go and ask questions what is the most popular subject in this specific time? And this is where I come up now. What do you want to analyze? It's ask me. These things that you cannot do with all other services. Period. You cannot do this. This is only what you can do. And this is where the majority of the power reside at this moment. Because I can ask questions and says, for this subject, when is the best time of release? What is popular was on my channel? Or I can say, what is the most popular time, date, and the themes was. I can ask any questions and it's analyze. ChatGPT will go through all of this data that I have here, analyze correlations, everything, and give me answer or give me output. For example, well, video with most engagements, it's kind of easy. You can pull out, but let's say this way. Let's say this for Wonderlanders. When is the best time videos about food in a park? So I want specifically ask this question because, you know, people maybe watch different, audience watch different. Or for example, I can ask, hey, I'm doing Photoshop tutorials and I'm doing AI tutorials and I do photography tutorials and I do this coding tutorials. What is the best time release? You know, you can come up with all these crazy questions, and it's easy. It's all will base it on analytics. So when you press OK, what's happening next? If we go all the way down, it's still processing. Right now, it's taking the data, send it to API to open ChatGPT right now, and it's coming back. And if we right here look, and it says based on data provided appears the food in park receive moderate amount of views and likes. So it's not bad. And it's California. It's telling me all this data what I need. I can even more specify. I can say, hey, give me more information. Give me this. Give me. So you can go in more details. And many times it just output data. And you can specify because it's like you work with a consultant, with a person. The better you be taking questions, the more it's returned. And you know, you may have it already experienced. You probably have the experience chat with ChatGPT and other ones. So you can do this. But now come up questions. What, Vlad, if I don't want to use it, your chat, or your script, can I do my own? It's very easy, very easy. Let me show how you can do this. So for this, you can go inside the ChatGPT. And you can see right here, the code. Actually, what I did, I paste copy code and it says clean, or do this, or do that. There, you can see the code is processed. All what you need to do is just go inside and type, give me code that work in a specific way. For example, write code for Google Sheets that connect to the YouTube API and ChatGPT API, and give me analytic data. So you can type something like this. Even with my errors, it still works just fine and correct. So, or some other ones. And what's happening, actually ChatGPT, which is nice, will provide for you a lot of information. Okay, it just start creating and does. Will it work 100% from beginning? No, it won't. Okay, I give you, don't think you just copy paste and sort of like boo, coming gold. Instantly something come up. No, it won't happen. You will have errors, and this is what is good because you remember we look right here, and when it's creating, this is output right there, and this is technical output, but also if any errors happening, error will output here. Be sure, copy this error, just copy straight error and go on ChatGPT and paste it. Let me show example. Right here, you can see this is what I put it. I just copy and says, hey, this is error happened. And ChatGPT will analyze and says, well, the error because this and this happened, and give you another code. So you almost don't need to know how to program to do this. Just copy, paste, and follow the instructions. Well, that is surprisingly powerful tool. It is provide a lot of very nice, cool data information. The information that, how I said before, none of others can provide, except maybe if you pay a lot of money and hire personal consultant who have full access to your channel so they can go dig through all the stuff. And I guarantee 99% they will do that things and charge you a lot of money for this. So personally, I believe this approach and this use of the AI is essential for the future of the YouTubers who want to progress even more, because this is provide you this unbelievable tool to work with massive data that YouTube provide you and help you analyze with all things and how you can go in future and create other things. Well, I hope you like this video. It's different from my other videos. Let me know if you're interested in this, because how I say, channel says Geek at Play, and I'm geek. I like to photo shoot, I like to work on computers. I like to program satellites. So I like to do a lot of things. Thank you for watching. Please support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video.